Hey guys, what's going on? What is going on? Street Trading coming at you with another trade lesson video for everybody looking at an hourly chart of APPS, Digital Turbine Incorporated Technology Sector. Let's get right into it. So broke out. Straight up broke out. So we had this going into our weekly. This is a weekly trade watch list security that we were looking for the continuation going into this week's session. Obviously, that bloodbath on Monday, coming out of China, the China real estate news, sold everything. The whole market sold off, including this thing as well. So a lot of our securities going into our weekly took a pause. Really, did not obviously continue with our original idea going into the session that the market bleeding out really brought down a lot of securities. So anyway, we always talk about this. You may not be wrong, you may just be early. So on our weekly, we set our alerts, set our levels, and when these levels get breached, we put on risk. If they don't get breached, we don't put on risk. They may happen on Monday, may happen on Wednesday, may happen on Friday, or they may not happen at all. That's our weekly. A number of our securities on our weekly broke out yesterday as we had planned for, but again, we were just early, right? That sell-off did not help our thesis. But when the dust settled, everything came right back up. Ended up doing what we had expected. We went into the pre-market session yesterday and had this on our trade ideas because it was ready to rip. It looked prime. On a technical standpoint, it gave us what we saw going into this past weekend. So pre-market set it up. We're ready to go, and it performed. It did exactly what we had anticipated. It performed the way we expected it to perform in pre-market right out of the gate. Gave us another opportunity after that pullback later in the morning session. We're going to get into the details. So we ended up scaling into it, scaled out of it. It was just picture perfect. One of those things that, the market's telling you where it wants to go. If you're planning for security to do X and it's not doing that, just wait. All right. Again, you may not be wrong. You're just early. Or you're just wrong altogether, and that's it. So this thing was a beast. Obviously, the market pushed higher yesterday, so that 100 ended up holding on SPY. So obviously, when the market's pushing higher, you have things to the upside. That helps, right? The wind behind your back. Not that it's a requirement, but it helps, right? And nonetheless, let's get into how we ended up trading this thing. Obviously, you know our game plan going into pre-market, so let's talk more details, how we got in, how we got out, and things we were seeing. Let's get down to business, guys.